Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to crack the code on one of the trickiest parts of the SQA N5 Graphic Communication exam, the explain question. If you're tired of losing what should be easy marks, you're in exactly the right place. We're about to turn these questions into guaranteed points.
I'm sure this feels familiar. You study for ages. You know all the technical stuff inside and out. But when you get your paper back, boom, you've dropped marks on an explain question. It is so frustrating, right? Well, the fix is actually surprisingly simple once you see it.
Okay, let's dive right into the secret. Unlocking full marks here isn't about memorizing more facts. It's all about how you structure your answer. And it all boils down to one simple principle, the cause and effect rule. Honestly, this is the absolute foundation for a perfect answer every single time.
So let's break that down. Every great explain answer has two parts. First, you've got the cause. That's the technical feature, the fact, the what. But that's only half the story. You have to connect it to the effect. This is the consequence, the benefit. It's the part that answers the all-important question, so what? You've got to link the two to get the mark.
And this is so crucial. Just dropping a fact onto the page, no matter how accurate it is, isn't actually explaining anything. An examiner literally can't give you the mark unless you spell out the consequence of that fact.
So, how do you make sure you make that connection every single time, almost like it's second nature? Well, that brings us to your secret weapon, what I like to call your magic bridge phrases.
It really is this simple. These two little phrases, this means that and which results in, they're your bridge. They physically force you to connect your cause to your effect, basically building that perfect answer structure for you, automatically.
All right, theory is great and all, but let's actually see this thing in action. We're going to deconstruct a real N5-style exam question, comparing computer-aided design, or CAD, with good old-fashioned manual drawing. So here's our question, and it's worth 2 marks. Explain 2 advantages of using CAD instead of manual drawing for an architectural floor plan. Now notice it's asking for 2 separate advantages, and each one needs a full, proper explanation.
A super common but really weak answer is just writing, CAD is faster. That is going to get you 0 marks. A strong answer always starts with the cause. It identifies a specific technical feature, like this. CAD has a library feature for repetitive items like windows and doors. See? That is our what.
And here's where the magic happens. You state the cause, CAD has a library feature. You use that magic bridge, this means that, and then you state the effect. The floor plan can be completed much faster. Cause, bridge, effect. That right there is a perfect full mark answer.
In that complete thought, that full sentence connecting the feature to its benefit, that's what earns you 1 full mark. Not half a mark, not a sympathy mark. 1 solid point.
Let's do it again to get our second mark. We'll start with another cause. The designer can click and drag lines digitally. Then we use our other magic bridge, which results in, and we land on our effect. A clean drawing without having to restart from scratch. See? It's that same perfect, mark-winning structure again.
Okay, so when you're sitting in that exam hall and you see the word explain, what do you need to remember? Let's put this all together in a final, super simple checklist.
Here are your 3 keys to success. Number 1, avoid those vague one-word answers like faster or easier. They're not enough. 2, always apply the so what test. Ask yourself, have I actually explained the consequence? And 3, make sure you link your answer to the specific context of the question, just like we did with the architectural floor plan in our example.
This quote sums it all up perfectly. As you read your answer back, just ask yourself, have I explained the consequence? Have I passed that so what test? If the answer is no, you haven't finished the question yet. It's that simple.
By using this cause and effect rule and your magic bridge phrases, you can go into every explain question with total confidence. The question is no longer if you'll get the marks, but simply how you're going to structure your perfect answer. So, are you ready to go get them?